In order for your social media strategy to be successful, you must maintain the consistency of scheduling posts and performing other functions as well. But many people wonder, how exactly do I maintain consistency, and why is it actually important? In fact, it is pivotal for your social media strategy, and here's why. Consistency allows you to build an awareness for your brand, and that awareness will make it easier for people to remember you. You must have people remember you, because the only way you are going to spread via word of mouth is if people remember you. On social media, there are countless posts being sent every second, and for many people it's hard to stand out in the mix because all of these different posts are getting sent out. So if you are constantly sending valuable posts to your followers, whether this is through Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or another social network, they will see you often, they will recognize that you provide value, and then that will lead to more people remembering you and spreading the word about what you do. And as people see you more often, and you provide them with more value, that also builds a sense of trust that is associated with customers buying your products. I mean, you need to have the trust of your customers if you want to make a product sale. If customers do not trust in what you offer, they will never buy. So by being consistent and providing value, you will build that sense of trust, but you will also build relationships as well, because some people who see your social media content often and they see the value and they really appreciate it, they may take the time to share one of your social media posts, one of your blog posts, or take the time to thank you for what you have done. And these are relationships that are in the process of being built into something far greater. And in order to build a relationship, you would respond to these people as quickly as possible. What I do is every single day, I look at all my social media interactions that I have received, and then I respond to all of them one by one. Responding to these social media interactions is what allows the relationships to build that ultimately allow you to achieve growth. When you are building these relationships, you have the trust of the people, they're buying your products, they're promoting you. That's just more people knowing about you, while at the same time you're empowering others or entertaining others in a very significant way, because there are billions of articles on the web, and if someone is sharing one of your articles with their followers, they're saying that this article or this video was good enough in some way, whether entertainment or it's inspirational or it's a how-to. It was very good in that particular area that it deserved to be shared out of all of the billions of articles on the web. So it will lead to growth, and that's basically why consistency is important. It allows you to utilize all 5 of these key points that are essential in a long-term social media strategy that works well in your favor. So now you may be wondering, okay, great, I know why consistency is important, but how exactly should I boost that consistency? Like, how do I go from where I am now to consistently posting valuable content? And the easiest way to do that is to schedule your posts. Hootsuite is a very valuable tool that you can schedule Twitter posts, Facebook posts, Google Plus posts for a page, and you can schedule posts on other social networks as well. So Hootsuite is a really great tool, and there are other scheduling services for other social networks such as ViralRoot for Pinterest. Now, there are going to be some scheduling tools that may cost money, either to access them all together or to get new features. So one thing I did is when I saw that scheduling tweets on Hootsuite took up an enormous amount of my time, I invested in Hootsuite Pro, which now allows me to schedule all of my tweets. So that's over 100 tweets in just 6 clicks. So it saves me a lot of time, and it makes the automation process easier. And the reason you would want to automate is because it's just that much easier for you to look through your notifications and have conversations with your followers. So I know some people have a negative view of automation, but automation allows you to provide value to your audience even when you're sleeping, and when you are up, you don't have to worry about sending your social media posts because they're all automated, so you can spend more time interacting with your audience and building the relationships. So that's why automation is very valuable in keeping the consistency and also allowing you to basically know your audience better. And that's very valuable if you want to become successful on social media. One thing about being consistent on social media is that it takes a lot of work. And some people may not like the idea of spending hours trying to do the research, find the right scheduling tools, create the content, find the content, use the link shorteners for hundreds of different links. I mean, it could be a lot of work. But in order to push through that work, in order to find the motivation to get the work accomplished that will allow you to be successful on social media later, you need to give yourself a why. You need to ask yourself, why are you doing this? So these are 3 examples that you can use that could basically be your why. Why are you maintaining your consistency on social media? What is all of this for? And when you are able to establish a strong answer, you will have an answer that you can always go back to when the work gets tough, when the work gets challenging. Because by going back to this answer, you are giving yourself more motivation to maintain the consistency. And then as you continue to maintain the consistency, it gets easier over time. According to research, it takes 66 days to go from doing something randomly to making it become a habit. Once you maintain your consistency for 66 straight days, it just becomes so much easier for you to maintain that consistency that basically allows you to grow on social media. So by giving yourself a why, you get the snowball rolling, and then you develop the snowball effect, and then it becomes effortless for you to maintain your consistency in your social media posts. So after you establish the why, you have to establish what I like to call a ritual, which basically means what, where, and when. So what are you doing? What content are you posting? And then where are you posting it? So maybe you post social media articles, maybe you post sports videos. That's the what, but where are you posting it? Are you posting it on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, Instagram, YouTube, only one of those social networks or 2 of them, or other ones as well? So where exactly are you posting this? And then when? When are you, not just the time that the post is getting published, but when are you going to actually schedule those posts? Are you going to designate a time in the evening where you schedule your posts? Are you going to designate a time in the morning? So ask yourself when you will put in the necessary work that will allow you to keep up your consistency. So that's what you do when you set up a ritual. What, where, and when. That is all for this lecture. I hope it has served you, and what I want you to do is to dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.